welcome today. This is TVL, the Vocal Lexicon, and I'm your favorite vocal coach, Frank. Okay, so today we're going to start a series called Don't Like Listening to Yourself When You Sing. Yeah, a lot of people don't like listening to themselves when they sing, and you may be one of them. But if only you knew the reason, then you can start working on that right reason, putting all your energy in that direction, and then definitely you'll improve. But a lot of people don't know, a lot of singers don't know why they don't like listening to themselves when they sing. But over the years, I found out that is a couple of reasons. But I'll start with the most prominent one, the most outstanding one, the most common one. Most common reason why perhaps you don't like listening to yourself when you sing or listening back to yourself singing. The subject today is pitch. That's one of the reasons. Really good singers, they sing usually on pitch, but nobody is actually pitch perfect all the time. Good singers are pitch perfect most of the time, but not all the time. And there's some several factors that cause this, okay? But I won't talk about that. I think I have a video that already talks about that. But let's say you sing a certain song. A good singer would deliver the song, and maybe 95% of the song they sing on pitch. All right? So that means 5% they went off the mark, not off key, but slightly off the notes a little bit. Sometimes not so audible for the ear to notice, not so significant for the ears to notice. And not all ears are on the same level. Really good ears, like mine, would definitely hear the slightest shift in the notes you're trying to hit. Maybe you don't hit it correctly, I can hear it. But when you begin to go way, way, way off that note, then a lot of other ears would hear it. So pitch is one of that reason. And I'll show you one of the ways I train my students. This is going to be a long subject, so I'm going to break it down into various videos. Okay, so now we're starting to talk about pitch, and I want to show you one of the ways you can begin to work on your pitch to really improve. Sometimes, singers don't hear the difference between one note and another one really close to it, but yet different. For instance, let me sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and notice the word star. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. This was on pitch, okay? Now, notice the word star this time. I'm gonna sing it, but I wouldn't hit it correctly. I'll go sharp. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. That was sharp. All right, because I'm trying to hit star, but I went star, something like that. I exaggerated right now so you can hear it. Then that's sharp, yeah? When you trying to hit a note, but you went slightly above it. Then how about flat? That's the other side of it. When you try to hit it, but you fall short. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Okay, again, I exaggerated so you can hear the difference. So there are different degrees. If you go so far away, it's going to be noticeable. But if you're really close, you may go unnoticed by a lot of people, but not the really good ears. Still, it's not going to ruin the music. So I was talking about the difference between really good singers and the ones who are not so good. And the ones who are not so good, that's the reason why they don't like listening to themselves, because they're not so good. They'll sing a song, and 40% of the time they'll get the notes, but 60% of the time, or even more, they don't hit the notes correctly. And because there's a lot of times they don't hit the notes, it ruins the whole song. The whole entire song will be ruined, you see. But if it's just maybe a couple of notes you didn't hit throughout the song, it's not enough to ruin the song. You see the difference between good singers and the not so good singers. Okay, so question, how do you start improving your pitch? Because that's what this video is all about. I'll show you one thing. I first of all used to help students to understand the difference between the slightest of change. Okay, so I'm now gonna share my screen with you. You can see here, this is my music folder, And at the top here is perfect your pitch. It's free, but very, very good. Very, very good, trust me. So let me open it. Okay. So when it opens, see the top here, it says alto. If you drop down, if you open it, you see soprano voice, alto voice, tenor voice, bass voice. So based on your, these are voice types. Based on your voice type, you select the one that you think is your voice type. So I'll pick tenor because I'm a tenor. Okay, and here you have key. You don't have to change this one. You can leave it like that. It's not really necessary. Okay, so we are in tenor, and in tenor, remember we have chest voice, we have middle voice, the mid-range voice, and we have the high range. So this is like what it is. Lower octave represents your the low part of your voice, the chest voice. Um, uh, Middle octave represents the mid part of your voice, like the mixed voice and so on. Also head voice, you can sing it here. And then the upper part of your voice, yeah, head voice. Yeah. So I would like to go to the middle part of the voice, the middle octave, as you see here. And then when you select a note, you see it's in solfege. It's all in solfege. All right, so let's start with this do at the top. So you click it. These are my last scores. As you can see here, you have a score in your accuracy and stability. The duration is 6 seconds, okay? And as you can see here, 85 is a really good score. Stability, 82 is a really good score. So once you begin to hear the note and sing it, and then you get this kind of scores, you're really good. You're getting better and better. Okay, so let's try one. Let's practice. So over here tells you the name of the note, and I'd advise you to sing the solfege. Okay, so if it's a do, you sing the do. When you hear the sound, you sing the do. So let's listen. Press listen. And when you're ready, you click start. Do. Yeah, that was very good. As you can see here, the accuracy is 97, stability, 87 stability. It also gives you information on how straight you can hold the note, and 87 is a really good score. All right, so going back, let's go back to this. Okay, let's study this. Okay, a graphical representation of what a perfect pitch is. So the green line represents the notes, yeah? So if you hear the sound and you try yours and it falls somewhere above this, that is sharp. Anything above it is sharp, okay? Now, good singers would be so close to it that it would be not noticeable, unnoticed. It will go unnoticed by lots of ears, but really good trained ears might still hear it. Now, for the not so good singers, when they go off the notes, this is not off key, okay? Off key is something entirely different. Off key is when you go way, way, way off, so far away from this note that this doesn't read it. In fact, let's try it. Let's try a different note. Let's try a saw, okay? And sing off key and see what will happen. I've never done this before, but let's see. So let's listen. So, so when you do yours and it goes up, it's not within this red lines, you are off key and you need help. Okay, you can't do this yourself. You need someone who has good ears to train you. Okay, because you don't have the ears to tell the difference between the right note and the wrong note. So definitely you need help. When you go off key, you need a one-on-one help. Okay, so while still on saw, let's try another one. So let's try this saw and see. So okay, that was good, and now you can see the score is 85, stability 67, not bad. So aim to be above 60 in both of them. And the last time I did it, wow, 92, 90, that's amazing. Let's try another note. So when you're ready for the next note, you can click this arrow to go back or click the saw to take you back in there. All right, so let's go to my upper octave, a do. Let's try a do, yeah? Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to, if you are sharp or flat, how you can begin to slide your voice to the green line, which is the perfect note, okay? Sliding your voice is a skill you need to develop. A slight sliding, not a massive difference. You know, if you've used my Singing with Freedom course, there's an exercise I call warming down where you go, oh, that is sliding. That's glissando. Okay, but not in that quantity. Okay, that's not what we need here. We need just a slight quantity. So you're sliding it to try to hit the green line, and when you're there on the green line, hold that note. Hold that note. So for this one, I like to make it 10 seconds. All right. This could also help you with your breathing. Imagine holding your note for 10 seconds or even 20 seconds. That's amazing. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna first go sharp, yeah, and I'm gonna begin to slide it. So listen. And then starts. Okay, you see the guy's face. You can tell from his expression. I like this app. You can tell from his expression how well you did. Okay, you have a thumbs up, you have this face, and he says your dough is okay. Okay, now let's do a flat and slide it back up. Okay, so let's go. All right. For a 5. I would like to do that 10 seconds duration. Let's go again. So let's start flat. Let's observe the graph. Now, you see, I did this on purpose, and I went flat, and then I slid up, I went to way up, and I had to slide back down. And this is how you begin to train your voice to hit the right notes. So by doing this often, you're gonna be hearing the difference between the one that's not on pitch and the one that's on pitch. So I hope this video helps. I'm not gonna spend so much time on this, but I hope it helps. And I'll talk about something else based on this series. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.